sorry, it sounds like our audio is just a little quiet compared to the sound. Checking it.
Is that working?
That does seem a little bit better.
Do it a little more too.
No, I think this is perfectly fine.
Okay. I can hear your voice. Can you hear my voice on the stream?
You're just a little quiet.
I'm just a little quiet? Yeah. Okay.
Well, folks, we're doing it live.
We are doing it live. Welcome, everyone. There we go. Yeah, in-camera views are a... Someone says they can barely hear us. Sorry about that. How about now? Did that help? Now that you're hearing better. Okay.
I think we're still a little quiet relative to the game. Yeah, I think the game volume needs to be about 50% of what it is right now.
Any better, Any better? Goal. Okay. Does that mean we're
good? It could be that I'm also very loud.
You're pretty quiet.
This is going to be the Jurassic Park of streams.
Yeah. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Okay. Logan is loud. Game voice is still too loud. Maybe I can turn on PlayStation. Let's do that. Is that better? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Let me fix that. Sorry, folks. There we go. Maybe master levels. There we go. Let's try that. Go to 50. Okay.
First,
Go to 50.
was okay, but we had a bit of traffic and could have been better. Potentially we could have for the second one, but wasn't really
How's that? Better? We better? Logan, are you better? Is anybody better?
It does sound less intense, for sure.
It does sound less intense. Okay. Okay. If anyone can give us any more insight while we do this, that would be greatly appreciated. You know, getting better. I can hear Logan at good volume now. Mine's at 35% in chat. What about me? It's all about me, guys. Can you hear me? No. Logan can't hear the game volume. Can he? It's a little better.
I'm listening to your stream.
You are? Okay. Okay. Am I any louder? Alright.
Start talking.
Am I getting heckled right off the bat? God. Anyway,
I think you're at about 75% of the volume that my mic is at.
okay. I don't know why my mic is
Because you sound great on Discord. Like you're coming through perfectly, but on your stream you're very quiet. It's very interesting.
That's weird. Better on my end.
It's hard to say. In the stream, you still sound pretty quiet.
How about now? What if I just closer to my face? That make me loud.
I mean, I can hear you fine. It's not about me.
Yeah. 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 I don't we're moving on. Just saying.
I can also turn.
Okay. How about now? How about now? How about now? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
All right. I think that's going to be about as good as we can get.
There you go.
for
Okay,
now.
George says we're good to go. If George says we're good to go, I'm good to go. Okay. Logan, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Hey.
It's already been an experience.
It has. We've been messing with audio, folks. We are dealing with all kinds of technical difficulties. You know why? Because that's what happens when you try to do your own personal broadcasting stream in the garage, hanging with your friend Logan. Just wanted to let you guys know tonight is going to be a special night. I have my co-anchor here, co-host, Logan Goes Racing, also known as the Helmet. He is a really awesome competitor in our PC league. Used to run in this PS5 league on Tuesday nights that we're watching right now. Logan, say hello.
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 Thank you for the warm welcome.
Yeah, hey, man.
I think you're overstating my skills.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know. But you know what? Speaking of skills, this PS5 group, I was going to say this earlier before we got into all the technical issues. These guys are so freaking fast. I ran with these guys, you know, about a year ago. I know you've been running with them for a long time too, before switching over to PC with me. An insane talent goes on in these PS5 races. Just want to put that out there.
Absolutely. I'll be honest, half the reason I changed to PC racing is so that I'd have a chance to be top 5.
Yeah. And you're doing a great job of it, just to let you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're good on that. You're doing great. Yeah, no, I mean, seriously. These guys are incredibly fast. I know people dog on, you know, PS5 in general for racers, sim racers, and I think that's absolute trash because some of these guys are the fastest people I've ever raced against. And that says everything. Not that I'm fast, just in general, these guys are nuts.
I mean, absolutely. You've got people, I've not seen this many trophies in, you know, Discord chat names in a single race in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's kind of go through what we got in store for you tonight, folks. We have the ARL, also known as the America's Racing League, Tuesday Multiclass Series. We are in race 3 of season 9, and it's going to be a really great evening at Spa Francorchamps, of all places. Such an intense race course here. Personally, one of my favorites. Logan, I don't know if you have other opinions on it. I know we all do, but
you know, this used to be one of my more hated tracks in ACC, just for the length.
Sure.
You know, you make a single mistake and you're punished for it for a very long time.
It's true.
But you know, I've really grown to love it. It is very challenging, and it's now no longer the longest course. So, you know, that means it gets knocked down a peg in terms of frustration.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, man. It is a very lengthy course, and it does take the crap out of you, especially, you know, looking at a 2.5 hour race like you just did a week ago. Yeah,
Indeed.
that's a long time on this track. That's your arms are falling asleep by the end of it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you need a whole support staff. You need a water person to keep you hydrated. You need a personal masseuse to come out and make sure your arms stay nice and limber and loose.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. It's very intense, and I don't know. There's just something about this track I truly love, and I don't know if it's a rouge because going up that crazy S turn uphill, going 150, 160 miles an hour, just kind of gives me that little boost. Something about it, but
I've always heard that no video game really does the hill climb justice in terms of just how intense
it actually is. Interesting.
Have you done it in real life?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay.
God.
I don't have a frame of reference, so I was very curious.
I don't either.
I always heard.
Yeah, I've watched plenty of flybys, and I've definitely I've watched enough GT racing in my life to know what it looks like, but no, not to feel that in real life. I would imagine pretty incredible.
Well, I mean, it's on my bucket list, so...
Well, there you go.
In the next 150 years or so,
Hey.
maybe
Hey.
I'll get one lap.
You might get there, You might get there.
But no.
Hey, Logan, can I ask you to do just one favor for me? Can you turn your volume up just a tiny bit on your mic?
I tried to turn it down to give you a little bit of a boost there.
No, I think
now?
you're doing okay now.
Is that a little bit better?
That's better. A little more would be better.
All right, testing one more time.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Okay.
Excellent. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Well, guys, since we're just kind of rambling on about Spa and how we feel about it, why don't we dive into our standings right now before qualifying starts. We got about 11 minutes left. In our standings, first place right now overall, we have Mr. John Bonham. Like I said before, not to be confused with Led Zeppelin's drummer. He has held on to his first place position. I believe last race he got 4th, but got him plenty of points to stay up there because round 1 he was in first place. And right behind him we have Sindre Edom. Am I saying that right? He's from Norway.
I've always just called him Fetz because that's what
Fetz?
his PlayStation name is.
Okay, well we'll call him Fetz. I'm going to call him Fetz because I'm not going to butcher his name like I was everybody else's the last time I did this stream. So, but he actually won in the last race at Brands Hatch. The guy was pretty much unstoppable the entire time. He was almost 3 seconds ahead of the entire pack that entire race. So he is actually even with John right now in points. 41 points for the season.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Very exciting. And JP Desdub, right behind the two of them. He is from California. Oh, no, Canada. Sorry. He's from Canada. He was driving the 992. He has 39 points in 3rd place currently. Right behind him, we have my good friend Robert Woodall Jr., also known as Flobby. He is sitting in 4th place. Going down the line, 5th place. Our dear Australian friend, Peter Dalton, sitting at 5th. Don't know if I've seen him out here yet. Let's see.
I think he disconnected and is currently trying to reconnect.
Okay, good to know. Having some issues there. Hopefully it's not because of us. That would suck. Let's see, let's keep going down the line here just because we have some more free time. We got Stefano Zanotti, the Italian. He is currently in 6th place behind Peter. 38 points on the board there. He is driving the Ferrari 296. Not a car that I've driven yet. I don't know if you have.
The 296, no, it doesn't agree with me.
It doesn't agree with you. Okay. I know driving it in Gran Turismo, I remember being extremely stiff.
Personally, I just feel like in the 296, the tires are always lying to me with how much grip they have, and I can't get over that. They're just always yelling at me, even when you have another 10 kilometers an hour in a turn that you can take.
Sure.
So I'm a caveman. When
Yeah.
something screams at me, I have to let it go.
Well, yeah, I understand. I totally understand. Is this your your qualms with Porsche? Is that why you're avoiding that?
Similar but different reasoning. Yes, it also screams at me.
Oh,
Mainly when I go too fast because the diff sounds are just a little too intense. You
sure.
know.
I get that. Yeah, I get that. Oh, somebody in the chat. Oh, it's our leader and master of all things, Sir George Priest. He's saying JP Desda has won 2 championships with us already in previous seasons. Fun fact: JP received our first ever trophy for a championship. Hell yeah, man! Wow. Well, good on you, JP Desda. That is really awesome. I hope he does well in this series and future series to come. Seems like he's a powerhouse out there. And what's this? Dalton is still in the alley, folks. Still.
And let's not forget, he is our resident controller pro.
He is. He's a controller driver, and so fast in the pro circuit. Yeah, the guy's doing it, man. He's really doing it.
And let's not dismiss his livery skills here. A very classy black and gold look going
I love
on
it
right now.
Oh yeah, so clean. A little bit of gold, a little bit of black. I love that. Alright, let's see who else we got here. Well, let's go to our silver standings right now. We have Michael Clark in first place, driving the BMW M4. He has 26 points currently. Christian Lanton, we have in second place, driving the Vantage, 25 points. Chris Short, third place in the 992 with 20 points. Audrey the Squirrel, right behind him, used to drive with Audrey a lot in Gran Turismo as well. He is in the Mercedes AMG, 20 points on the board in fourth place. Francisco Rodriguez, driving the Mustang. He is in fifth, holding 18 points down. Silver class is also not one to mess with. Some of these guys are actually keeping up there with the pros.
Indeed. I remember when I was racing in these console series, I was in the silver class. I was struggling to hold my own in that silver class. So these guys are no joke. They are quick.
No, they really are. They really are. And last but definitely not least, our GT3 amateurs for the evening. Right now, first place, we have Juan Ampuero. This guy is a champion. He's driving the Ferrari 296 right now, 25 points on the board. Juan is such an awesome driver. And I said this on the last stream, I don't know if you've raced against him a whole lot, Logan. I'm sure you have, but the dude has the most insane defense skills. It's kind of crazy. I remember there was a race against him. I can't remember what track, but man, I could not pass him to save my life. It was almost 25 minutes of me just trying to pass the guy, and he would not let down. It was amazing.
You know, I've only ever raced him in multi-class races where I think we were in different classes at the time.
Gotcha. Yep.
But that doesn't surprise me. He's always been an amazing driver, especially on those flamin' hot Thursdays.
Oh,
so,
yes. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, no, he's getting up there, man. But he is currently holding first place in the amateur division. We have second place, Talk to Me Goose. Don't have his real name. I don't know if anyone has it. But he is also driving the Ferrari 296. It's 21 points on the board. And then we have Michael Bildieu, French Canadian, Quebec. That was told to me last week.
I just heard from Race Control they want you to try to say that name one more time.
Michael Bellieu?
Hey, all right.
Right?
Hey,
Hey.
I'm hearing you got a 65% on that.
That sounds about right. I'll take 65%. Okay, I didn't take French. I took Spanish. But anyway, Michael's holding it down in third place with the Ferrari as well. Seeing a pattern there. And he has 20 points on the boards currently. And we got next Ryan Hicks driving the McLaren 720 Evo. 18 points on the board in fourth place. Fifth place, we have David Bender in the Bentley. Of all things. I know you made a comment last week. The Bentley is not necessarily your favorite, but maybe something can make it happen. I don't know.
I give insane amount of respect to people who can drive the Bentley. Number one, the steering wheel is on the wrong side.
Right.
And that thing's like 3 car widths wide. So I'm always impressed by anybody who chooses to drive it, number one, and then feels they can make it fast, number two.
It is such a wide car. I don't know. There's something about the look of it that also may deter me from driving it. But yeah, whatever.
My only real question about the Bentley is, does it have a better rear view camera screen than all the other cars? Because I feel like it should.
I have no idea.
It's just because it's like the luxury brand. You would assume that it would have like the top of the line screen ready to go. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw that out there. ACC, Kunos, get on it.
You're probably not wrong. It's probably like encrusted with diamonds. It's got like a Rolex attached to it somewhere. You get like $1 million in the glove box when you buy it just because you can afford it. It sounds nice, but it's not me. It's not me. I'm not looking for diamonds. I'm not looking for that.
Nope. I'm a McDonald's and supersized Coke type person.
Damn. Damn. I would expect you to be driving, the Mustang or something. No offense to all our American friends out there. But
I also like to stay out of the bleachers, so I obviously can't choose the Mustang.
Yeah. I mean, the thing can go straight, turning not so great. Just put that out there. It's a beefy boy. It's a beefy boy. I think Logan just left me.
No, you're totally fine. I wish that we had more of the Mustang like GT4.
Yeah.
I want them to flesh out that side. I mean, obviously, I'd love more like the newer Aston GT3. A couple of the other cars like that. But like, I hope that they kind of flesh out the GT4 and maybe the GT2s a little bit more with some of the newer cars because they just look so awesome.
They do. You are correct. I agree. Well, everyone, we got about 1 minute 50 seconds left here in free practice. Looks like everyone's heading back to the pits, getting everything ready, tuned up, tires, fuel, tunes, all of the good things to get us going for qualifying.
I have a question for you.
Jay, go for it.
Do you have a favorite in each class?
As far as drivers go?
Who do you think's going to take it? Who do you think is going to take gold? Who do you think's going to take silver? The gold and the silver?
You took the words right out of my mouth. So I was just about to say, any predictions for this season, Logan? Or anybody else out there in the chat? Because I know people are watching right now. This is great. The feedback so far has been awesome. But let's go down the line here. Okay. I'm going to start with Pro. I really think... What'd you call him? Fett?
Fets.
Fetz. Okay, I think Fetz from Norway, I think he has a solid chance. He's kind of got my number one. Since the last race, just watching how smooth he was and how effortless he made the track look, especially at Brands Hatch, for goodness sake. I don't know, there's something to be said about that, man.
Go.
Yeah, for sure. I am right there with you. You know, he and I have been teammates for quite some time. We've raced together in several leagues. I know, at least I think I know what he's capable of. I think he can take the win, the overall win today.
I think so. And folks, not to interrupt Logan, but it just started raining on track.
Oh no.
We have rain, ladies and gentlemen, and that means buckle your seatbelts, because this track typically rains, and when it does, holy cow, is it?
This race just got spicy.
It just got so spicy. Yeah, we are about to see a lot of drama. Right now we have everyone coming out for the amateur class. They have about 10 minutes for qualifying. We're going to see how they do. We will check the timetables in just a second here. I'm going to continue answering Logan's question. Head down the line here. We're going to silver class now. My prediction for silver, and I'm going to be biased here, is Aji the Squirrel. He's French. He's a great driver. He's solid. I don't know. He's got my vote. He's got my vote. He's holding 4th place right now. We'll see how he does. But
You know, I think he's got a solid chance.
yeah.
And with a name like the Squirrel,
Squirrel.
I'm going to call him Mr. the Squirrel, because that's
Mr.
just
the Squirrel.
entertaining
Okay.
to me.
Hey, I like that.
He's a solid contender. He's steady. He's quick. And I know at this very moment, he and Flobster are in a voice chat heckling each other. So
all the time.
he's got some good energy going there too.
Yeah. Yeah. Those two and I, a couple of years ago, we joined a league called MPM Racing. If anyone out there who is on Gran Turismo, go out there and join Max Profit in MPM Racing. Awesome league to be in. Max is the king. He's a really great guy. But that's how I met these two. It was in that league. And Flopster especially, man. You can't keep up with that guy. He's nuts. He's actually nuts.
I had the good fortune to race with him in a different console league for a very short time, and it was just when we were starting to pick up ACC, so he had not yet attained his mythical speed.
Yeah.
And so he went from like middle of the pack to all of a sudden just like fighting for P1 every race.
Yeah.
And so I just changed leagues.
Hey, good for you, man.
He's always been a super competitor, and I've always appreciated that about him.
Yeah, he is. He's an awesome guy too. Super funny sense of humor. He's a rad guy. And like again, guys. Last but not least at all, these amateur drivers are also absolute beasts on these tracks. My pick, I think I'm gonna stick with Juan Ampuero. He's got my vote for amateur. Mainly because I know how well he drives. I know he's difficult to pass, and it's not because he's currently in first. I just know that he's a great driver. He is. He's a beast, man.
I will defer to your experience on that one. I unfortunately don't know enough of the amateur drivers to have a good feel of the split.
Yeah.
But I do know there are some quick people like Goose. I know he is steady. Empuero, as you said, he is so hard to pass. Even if there is a big time delta, he defends like a lion, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and you got to respect the guy's livery right now. That Sky livery, it's so clean.
I could see how people would like it. It's not to my taste.
That's okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm much more on Dalton's side with the black and gold. I like the clean, the simple.
You like the simple, yes.
Yeah.
I've seen your cars. Seen your cars. They're usually very simple, but very very tidy, very nice,
Thank you.
classic. Yeah.
And it's totally not because I'm extra lazy and just want to pick one color instead of multiple.
I've heard differently, but I'm not going to say anything. Well, even though you don't know much of the amateur drivers, and I'm not too familiar with a lot of these names either, but we're going to keep track of them tonight. I'm going to do my best to, get these cameramen on task. Last week was an absolute shit show. Flavie just messaged us in the chat. You better like my pandas. Oh, we love your pandas. Have you seen his livery yet?
Me? No.
Yeah, Logan,
if you can bring it up, I would love to see this panda-based livery.
It is so cool. Yeah. Let's go to it right now. Also, giving respect to C. Lopez. He is driving the Skechers BMW M4. Also, the car that Valentino Rossi drives, for all of you GT fans out there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I think in the rain, having a car with some splash of color like this and that previous sky livery is going to be a huge benefit.
Absolutely. Oh, I also like this Mustang. This diesel Mustang. I like the gold and white with the Mustang on the side. I think that's very clean as well.
This I do like this. It's a solid livery. I like the touches of uniqueness with the Mustang on the side.
Yeah.
But it's still overall being a very toned down livery.
It is.
So this is very much in my style. I really do appreciate these kind of liveries.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go back. George chiming in with Logan does not like camo. Yeah, we know Logan doesn't like camo. You know why? It's too busy. It's too busy for him.
Look, if I wanted to look like Ollie G in the house,
Ollie G. Respect.
But I don't.
Man. There it is. There's Flavie's canvas for you, man.
Oh, that looks mean.
It's cool,
That's
right?
nice.
Yeah, they're like angry pandas. It's got that little bamboo flare on the back of it. I love that. Pretty awesome. Pepto Pink love. Oh yeah, the Pepto-Bismol Pink. We do love that car as well. Oh, it's hiding in the background there. We'll get to it.
Isn't it Cote? How do you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mispronounce names.
I think so. We'll find out. I think he's in silver class, maybe in pro.
Okay.
I can't remember, but we're gonna get there.
I remember fighting him on Flamin' Hot Thursdays, and he was a very quick driver. So I would not be surprised if he's passing some gold drivers if he's in silver.
And that was Kota.
Yeah.
And Luke Straub, man, he impressed me on the last race as well. I mean, that guy is very strong, sometimes unstoppable. But he was holding it down. Yeah.
I will admit, I really did not like racing GT4s against him because he was like 2 seconds a lap faster than any car I could pick.
Yeah, he's an animal, man. He's an animal.
Yeah. And this is what I love about this league. You guys, there is a depth of field here that makes predicting races difficult and also a little fun.
So much. Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're checking in with the timetables here. Let's see where we are at. We have in our AMs right now, leading is D. Solberg with a 2:22. JM Pro. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was going to say that is actually fairly quick and impressive for having a wet to greasy track. That is an aggressive time.
Yeah. There's already been some rubber laid down. There's definitely some stuff going on the track. Rain does not help that situation at all. But these guys are getting 2:22s. I see a 2:23 from Goose. Dreezy's got a 224.8. And, oh, just had a change up there. Solberg's in first now with a 222.2. Wait, that was already there. And Goose with a 221.
Holy cow.
Yeah, these guys are fighting it out right now.
Is it still sprinkling? No, it is
No,
rapidly drying. Okay.
I think it's drying out. Which will look good for Silver Class to come out in about... Oh, they should be heading out right now. We are at the end of the 10-minute mark for amateur drivers.
It looks like number 4 and I think it was 33, are going to get one more lap in, and they're going to have the driest conditions of all the AMs. I think that's going to produce some very interesting lap times.
That will. Let's just check on... Okay, we got Empuero. Empuero got another good time there. A 221.3, currently holding it down for first. Let's see.
I do believe Mr. Money Mitch and Mr. C. Dreezy are still on track, trying to get one last dry lap in.
Dreezy, we got him on the screen right now. He is trying to finish his lap there.
I was wrong. It looks like Mr. Money Mitch has decided to...
He's bailed out.
He is bailed. That is a great time for him, though.
Yeah.
Let's give it up to him. But I'm very interested to see if Dreezy, Bender, or who's number 34?
Goose. We got Goose in 313. He's making his last lap too.
Oh man, this has a chance to really shake up AM. This is great.
This is awesome. Oh, I hate it. Does that.
A little wiggle.
Yeah. Just kind of see what Goose does here. He's currently in third place. Almost 2 seconds off, but he has a dry track right now. Let's see how he does. We still have Dreezy and Bender out. It looks like, oh, Bender's going in. Dreezy is almost to the finish here. Let's see where he's at. Wow!
Can he get an improvement?
He just jumped up to 5th, and Goose jumped up to 2nd.
Whoa, big shakeup here in the last second.
Those guys were hungry for it.
That's amazing.
Nice work. Alright, let's go back to the track and see how our Silver Class is doing. We have B. Abbott in the number 11 BMW. This guy we raced against last night on our little Monday one-off GT3, GT4 sprint race at Alton Park. That was a comical hour, I would say.
I'm still a little bitter about it. I touched 3 blades of grass and died.
I saw you go off, and I went, "Oh no, Logan, what happened?"
Yeah, I just I got a little greedy. That's all she wrote. It was done.
Okay. Where did you place? Because I think you ended up passing me anyway. Because I crashed into Abbott actually. It just like ruined my whole front end.
So I fought my way back to second after gaining 10 seconds worth of damage.
Okay.
So it wasn't a total wash for the GT4 class for me.
Sure.
But I really would have liked to be challenging Borman a little bit more towards the end there.
Yeah. I think you two were definitely the ones doing hot laps for the evening. That's for sure.
Well, you know, he's one of those ARL OGs, if you will, with more of those trophies next to his name than I have. And anytime I get a chance,
I see.
I like to try to see just how good I am.
Yeah, that's good.
And so, you know, was hoping to see if I could, you know, maybe weasel in a win there. But
I understand.
Indeed.
All right.
Okay.
We're looking at M. Bechtold, and I want to apologize because the last race, I was tired. I was having issues with this stream, and I called him M. Belchdolt.
Oh no.
And I just apologize for that. It's Belchdolt. Belchdolt. That's not his name. It's Betchdolt.
But is it like a K sound? Is that Beckdolt?
It could be Beckdolt. Yeah, you're probably right. Where is he from? Let's try to find him right now.
And while you look at that, it looks like Norwegian Woody 87 Fetz himself has popped into the stream to say hi.
Hey! Logan in the house. Yes, he is! We'll try to make him do this on a regular basis. Okay, Mason Betchdol. Says he's from the U.S.
Okay.
Doesn't say where, but he is from the U.S., guys. Oh, Indiana. Okay. Awesome. Alright, let's check our timetables right now for the silver class. What do we got going on right now? We have Abbott currently in first, it looks like, for silver.
Solberg is holding his own against the silver field right now. This is great.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. What a lap. 219.7. Abbott just behind that with a 219.8. Let's see. We have Chris Short in the 992 and a 219.9. This is super close, guys. Clark right behind them with a 2.20.1. Clark was looking good on the last race too. I give this guy props. He was staying strong around 6th, 7th, 8th place almost the entire race. Did not give it up. It was awesome. Awesome to see that.
Yeah, and let's not forget the track is drying out. We're at a fast track now. It's gotten quite warm at a 25-degree track. So these times are going to keep kind of slipping down.
Yeah.
Which makes Solberg's time even more impressive.
It is. It really is. Yeah. Just as it stopped raining. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. I told you, man. These amateur drivers, they're not one to mess with. Do not mess with the amateurs.
Absolutely.
Oh, Abbott just gets ahead of him. 219.3 on the board right now.
And speaking as a driver, it feels really good when you get all those purple sectors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, and then as soon as I say it, he loses
and
one
then
of
he
the
loses
purple
it.
sectors.
Yeah, you jinxed it. Clark builds his way back up at 219.4. Nice work, Mr. Clark. And Michael Clark is actually our leader in the silver class right now, so keep an eye on him tonight. You know what, though? Solberg's still in 3rd place. This is awesome. Yeah.
It is always great to see when those amateur drivers really try to push hard and very obviously succeed when they get mixed in with the silver drivers kind of up top like that. It's a great feeling as a driver. It feels like you're hitting above your weight class, but also kind of showing people like I can be here.
I can do this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Gives that little extra power inside you, a little oomph, little zazz.
Exactly.
You like the zazz.
So I have another question for you. As we watch these extremely fast silver drivers go around Spa, do you have the most what is your most hated turn here at Spa?
Most hated turn? I think the one I've always struggled with is, gosh, how do I describe it? Okay, hey, you know what? I have my map up right now. So do you know, coming down from, okay, going to Kemmel Strait, and then around Bruxelles, that really long, like almost 180 turn going into double gouge, they call it.
Oh, Puan?
Yeah.
The downhill left-hander?
Yes, the downhill left-hander. That might be my least favorite on this track. And the reason why is because I always downshift too late and end up going off track limits and my times always for qualifying get disregarded because of that. It's just a habit of mine. I'm still trying to perfect that. It's always been an issue for me because I'm always like, I can just do it in 5th gear, just crank it out. But, you know, when you're driving a Porsche, it doesn't let you do that, Logan. As you know. It just doesn't.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You have to walk me through that one.
Okay,
there, 'cause I don't understand.
So going out of Speaker's Corner, there's you got Bruxelles, Speaker's Corner, which is that left-hand turn that you're in like 3rd gear on, right? And then you have that semi-long straight going into the like super long left-hand turn. We call it double gouge. It looks like.
Okay.
That left-hand turn, that super fast one, you know, typically you're in fourth gear for it. I always try to outdo myself on. It never works out for me, and I go way off track limits.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's always been a pain for me.
I mean, I can see it, I can feel it.
Yeah. And how about you? I'll ask the same question.
So it's changed. It depends on the car, really. In a mid-engine car, I hate Lecombe. I hate it. The massive slowdown and then trying to keep the weight shifting just right.
Yeah.
It is challenging, and I love it. I love the challenge, but I hate it because I fail the challenge so much.
Well, and to be quite honest, you're out of Kemmel Straight, you're going almost 200 miles an hour. And to brake that hard and to get the weight distributed into that first corner, that's like hell on earth. I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's a terrible corner.
Now I will say, I got us really distracted.
I did. I am very distracted now. But everyone, Pro Class is out on the field right now. Let's go to our standings for silver. We have Mr. M. Clark, 219 flat in the BMW. Chris Short got another 219.1. He's in 2nd place with a 992. B. Abbott, 3rd place, also in the BMW, 219.1 as well. Campos in the McLaren, 219.2. And Augie, my friend Augie, in 5th, 219.8. Not bad. Not bad.
Well, I will say, Mr. The Squirrel there has his hands full. He has got a lot of really good competitors in front of him.
Yeah, he does. And look at this, guys. Overall, Solberg still is holding 5th place for a time.
That's impressive.
That's so awesome.
That is a level of dedication and getting it just right that you really have to respect.
I love that. All right. And in our Pro Series right now, let's see. We are watching Mr. John Bonham, who is currently 1st in our standings overall. This guy is fast. He's driving the McLaren.
In a black and gold livery, kind of matching Dalton's Audi.
Yeah. Did they call each other last night and say, hey, let's match it up? Black and gold, you and me?
I mean, it's a good look. It's a good look for the McLaren.
It's great. I think it's great. And it looks good on the Audi, I'm not going to lie. That looks great.
Indeed it does.
Yeah, I think I love that. Yeah.
Now, the real question is, if it rains, which it's scheduled to do again well after the qualifying is over, if it rains in the race, their cars are going to be a little bit less reflective. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to see if they're not on the brakes.
It will. And I hope that's not the case for us. We're going to keep the cameramen straight here. We're going to hope that they do their part. I don't know if you heard on the last stream, but I think they were a little hungover last time. It's getting a little crazy out there.
Well, I mean, if you're not racing, there's not exactly a whole bunch to do at Brands.
This is true. This is so true. I know. It wasn't.
Holy cow! Did
Yeah,
you
did
just see that time?
Did you see that time? Let's go back to this time here. 2:18.3 from John Bonham. For those of you who don't sim race, you just like watching. From our perspective as racers, that's freaking fast, guys. And Lucas Straub, right behind him, 0.298 seconds right behind Bonham. Lightning.
Yeah, these guys are moving.
They are moving. Let's see what else we got here. We have Hamlin in the Aston Martin, number 999, 2:18.7. Holy crap, they're fractions from each other. We have Vettel fifth right now, 2:19.1. I think we're going to see better things out of him too. So
I agree, but I also think the top three are kind of up for grabs right now. I mean, you've got a pretty deep field of really talented drivers here, and it's trying to time your lap so you get that last lap on the most dry track you can get, and still have tires.
Yeah.
But if you go back to the timetable, I want to point something out, and this is I'm going to nerd out for just a minute here.
Let's do it. I did want everybody to know there's the Pepto-Bismol pink Aston Martin.
Yes.
From Hamlin. Just had to put that out there. I love this livery. Mainly because it's just Pepto-Bismol pink. Nothing else. It's great.
It is.
It is so good.
It's just perfect product placement. That's all it is.
It really is.
It's just beautiful.
It really is. Okay, go with what you were going to say about the
what I wanted to point out, if you look at Mr. Abbott's time, he is holding the fastest Sector 1 right now.
Wow.
At P8. That is crazy. That is unlikely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, again, as soon as I say something.
Yeah, see? Commentator's curse, man.
Oh, commentator's curse.
Again.
Seriously.
And Straub just gets... Oh, wow. Dude, we have some action. And Hamlin just goes over the line with a 2:18 flat ahead of Straub, ahead of Bonham. Dude.
I think this next lap for Fetz
is going to do it.
I think we're going to see him drop a 2:18, probably 2 or 2:18.3. I can just feel it. I mean, I can tell he loves the Aston. He's been really excited about getting to use the Aston this season.
I'm excited to see what he does with it because at Brands, he was on fire. My guy, I mean, on fire.
And you know, it's that livery is loud and it is him, and I appreciate it.
It is so good. Yeah, I like it. I like the loud. It's good.
It's very ooh, that was. I hope he kept that inbounds.
Yeah, I hope so too.
It is very like I want to say 90s retro, future retro. Like it's a very like it reminds me of like fast food design, like restaurant design of the 90s, but like turned up to the max. You know?
I like it. All right, let's keep an eye on him.
Wow, Zanatti and Flobster also put in 2:18.
Yeah, 2:18s. Wow, these guys are just mobbing. All right.
And I want to echo, it's as a sim racer, if you've never driven around Spa, you don't understand just how hard it is to get everything in this lap just right, to get under a 2:19.
It's so
like a 2:19 is a great lap, and you should feel good if you run it. The people that can do lower than that, they're just hitting everything just a little bit better.
There it is, dude. 2:17.7 from Mr. Fetz. Oh my God.
He beat my prediction by almost a second.
He really did. That is unreal. Bravo to you, sir.
is a time.
That is a super fast time. And then we have Bonham right behind him with a 2:17.9. This is gonna be
This is the
so
last
close.
lap for both of them.
This is
I
the
want to
last lap.
see.
Yeah.
Because I know I've watched a few of Bonham's streams. I know he has that competitive streak. I know he sees that timetable right now, and he's going to push just that extra little bit. And it makes me wonder if it's going to be just a little too much, or if it's going to push him to the edge, and he's going to retake that spot. It's going to be fantastic.
Looks like he's back on his last lap, and we have 2 minutes left, folks. Let's see what these guys are doing. Not to mention, I'm going to take just a quick 30-second break, guys. Logan, you're in charge.
I will heckle your audience, don't worry. That's right, it will. So Bonham is currently up about a 10th. He is pushing hard. He wants P1 back. Oh no, and he invalidates the lap. Oh man. I had Stavelot. He invalidates his lap. He was pushing so hard. That means thus far Fetz is kind of secure in his P1. I don't know what Straub is doing. I hope he is really cooking. We are shaping up for an amazing battle here. You have got 5 extremely fast drivers, and they all drive with purpose, and they are going to do a fantastic job. I'm just excited about this, guys. This is fantastic. I just wish I could change to a different driver. I can't, unfortunately. So we get to sit here and look at Bonham's beautiful yellow and black livery.
Okay, Ben, sorry about that.
Welcome back. I was only heckling your audience just a little bit.
You do that. You do that all you want.
So Bonham invalidated at Stavelot.
Okay. Oh.
But he was a 10th up. So I think he would have hit it if he could have just held just a smidge.
Wow. Wow. All right, guys. Wow. Look at this. 2:17.7. That is so incredibly fast. And Bonham right behind him.
As a note, you may want to save your replay now.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Now, these longer qualifying sessions sometimes can kick out parts of the race if you want to save replays.
Yeah, I don't know if you see this, but somebody is offended with you.
Well, I mean, it's not the first time today, so.
I mean, it's you. Come on, guy. This is what you do.
I'm just letting that person know that they're offended at a person in a helmet.
That's true. This is a valid point. Valid point. All right. Since we can't go back on the track for a minute here, let's go back to our standings. Let's go to qualifying and see where we are at. Please tell me you are commentating in the helmet. Is that true, sir? Safety first.
No comment.
No comment. He's not telling you. He's not going there. And he's still not telling you. All right. Well, I'm going to go down the line here. First place we have Sir Edom, also known as Fetz, in the Vantage Aston Martin with a 2:17.7 lightning fast speed. Jay Bonham, our leader in the series, in the McLaren with a 2:17.9. That's 0.2 seconds off of his time. Number 3, we have Jay Desdub, who is holding it down. This is pretty much the top 3 lineup from last week. Mr. Mark Hamlin in that Pepto-Bismol pink Aston Martin with a 2:18 flat. Straub in the McLaren Evo 2:18.1. Mr. Randall Woodall Jr. in the AMG Mercedes 218.2. Zanotti, the Italian, 218.3 in that Ferrari, number 18. D. Olach, Mercedes AMG, 218.7. Our good Australian friend, Mr. Dalton, in that Audi on a controller, folks. Silver class, 218.9. And M. Clark in the BMW, and 219 flat as your 10th place. That is our top 10, guys. Wow.
I'm honestly very impressed with all these lap times, but I just want to highlight, I have tried to drive the Audi around Spa. And it's a nightmare on a wheel. I can't imagine
I can imagine
how
that, yeah.
Dalton is keeping this on track and running times like that. That is impressive.
Dude. Oh yeah, where was Solberg at after all that? Let's see how he ended up. Solberg was in 15th still. As an amateur. In the top 15.
Yeah, he is, and he is
That's
in front
incredible.
of some pros too.
Yeah,
I mean,
he is. Yeah, he is.
This is a great time to put down. I hope he can keep that time consistent as the race goes on.
Awesome.
Have we talked yet
Hmm.
about the fact that it is currently raining and it's going to get more rain over the next 30 minutes?
When I took that 30-second bathroom break, I didn't notice, and yes, you are correct. We have rain on this track to start the race, folks. That's going to cause some fun. This is going to be fun. For us, not for them. But wow.
It's going to shake things up for sure.
Yeah. I can agree with you there.
Now, I need to rely on your experience here with the Porsche.
Okay.
How is it in the rain? Is Desdub in trouble now?
You know, with all that weight in the back, if you can manage the brake force, and that's the biggest issue with the Porsche, is getting the brake bias to work with that heavy ass end that it has. You can do okay in the rain. It's not that bad. But because it has so much acceleration and power coming out of corners, you really have to be careful.
30 seconds.
Really have to be careful. That is my experience. I'm speaking for a lot of people, and they may contest that. I don't know, but for me, I know in the rain that I've had a lot of issues with the braking more than anything.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and to be quite honest, I'm an engine braker, and that seems to help quite a bit. But yeah, it's such a heavy car in the back, so it is really to get that under control. I don't know what. So, a question for you then: what is your favorite car?
Oh,
in the rain.
In the rain.
In the rain. Yeah.
I will tell you, I've really appreciated the BMW in the rain. It's just aggressive enough, but it's not unbalanced. You know, it's not like it's going to get loose and crazy.
Sure.
The one car I can't stand in the rain is the McLaren. Like, I wish I liked it because I love that car everywhere else. It's just very difficult to do correctly in the rain. But I do know the Aston is very strong in the rain.
Is it? Okay. Good to know.
It's got that nice heavy front end. If they've got the meta setup for the Aston with the rear wing cranked all the way up,
Sure.
It's super stable. And it doesn't have the insane first and second gear torque that a lot of other cars have, so you can still power out of turns. It's a really strong car to have in the rain.
It's been such a huge fan of the Aston Martin. It's such a cool car, and it's been in it for so long. This Vantage has been going strong for so long. And they really haven't changed much to it, which says so much about that car.
Indeed.
It really just keeps going.
That's what makes me look forward to like that hope of the new Aston being added to this game.
I hope they do. I really hope they do.
This is a nice parade of liveries we're getting here,
Dude,
though.
this is great. Yeah. Quite the show for you guys tonight. I hope you're ready for this. There's gonna be.
I hope we're ready for
I
this.
hope we're ready for this too. Yeah, you might hear us yelling like right off the bat. Looks like some people went back to the pits to get probably some wet tires. We are on our warm-up lap, folks. Good luck to all these drivers. We wish the best for them. It is raining. It's raining. This is going to get interesting.
I'd be very curious to see how that Lexus acts in the rain, because I've heard horror stories.
That will be interesting to see. Yeah. Who's driving? We have M. Chicas in the Lexus, number 86. Looks like he's 37th place right now. To start in the line. Good luck to you, sir. I hope that car fends well for you, because not what I'm doing, but Logan's informing us that it could be.
All I know is it's very aggressive on throttle, which usually means bad things in the rain.
That is bad. Yeah, in the rain, that could be. Alright, here's our top 3 lineup, guys. We have Fetz, we have Bonham, we have Desdub, we have Hamlin, and Lucas Straub, all coming down the line. We are about to start Spa. This is an hour-long race, so everybody get ready. It is starting in the rain. We're coming around the last chicane here for the starting line straight away. And here we go.
Tensions building. You just know the driver getting that slight little heart flutter.
I know, right? Here it comes.
Eau Rouge in the rain is already a hard time.
Oh,
and now you've got 38 cars coming
38
down.
cars. But these guys are pros, you know? They know what they're doing. They know how to keep that car under control.
But they also know there's a lot of positions to be won or lost right here in the first couple of turns.
So true.
Here we go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Here we go. The race is on. Oh, look at that.
Oh!
Everyone's looking clean.
Millimeter
just-
deltas there.
Desda right on Bonham's tail. Look at that. Just inches away from him. Everybody inches away from each other. We got some people in the pits still.
Hold on. Did we? I don't think we lost anybody in turn 1.
No? I think everyone's still here. Ooh, Bonham off. Coming around that corner.
Got aggressive. He rejoins cleanly.
He's really trying to get guns right
Oh, he hit the curb.
now.
Okay, good.
Squeezing so hard. He's just alright, that's good. Back a little bit here.
I honestly think right now the racers in the Aston have a slight advantage. It's got a nice big heavyweight up front with the engine. The tank is full. And I think we just had a crash.
I think we did. I was trying to... Looked like a BMW or something. Straub. Oh, making contact with Zanotti's on it. Zanotti's just held right on to that.
Wow,
That
what a
was
recovery.
Crazy. Oh, we got Flopster flying around. Oh, these guys are. Oh no, folks.
It's, oh no!
That was. That put him back to it. Oh no, I missed all that.
We can
These cameramen.
go
I
back
tell
into
you,
the replay. We can go
Yeah.
back into the replay.
We're gonna have to. Straub gets knocked way down.
It's okay. He can still he can pit early if he wants to take the gamble and do a hero recovery drive from there. It's not great, but I've been in that position. It is possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. Campos holding on strong, 10th place right now. Looks like he weaved through that traffic from back there. Had that right behind us. That
I mean, it was bound to happen. It's raining. It's spawn.
those are the only things you need to know here.
Right. If there's more than one person on the track and it's raining, a wreck will happen.
It's just bound to happen. Oh, 8th place. Oh!
Went way wide at Eau Rouge. Oh!
Short just went flying. That's what that was.
Flashing his
Olbach
lights. I don't think Short was pleased about that.
No. Did he get knocked? I couldn't tell.
I would guess with how wide he spun, I'm assuming there was some door banging going on.
Lobster was in that mess before though. He's dropped down to 21. Trying to make his pace back. We'll see how that goes. We got 56 minutes, guys.
That's the only downside with all these super competitive drivers is sometimes that aggression comes out a little too early.
A little too early. Turn 1, lap 1. Not really the place to do it, but I understand because Chaos does it.
And look at this, Dalton is sneaking up to P5.
P5 in that Audi on a control. Putting the pressure on Zanotti's. Zanotti looking so strong last race. Still trying to keep that top 5 position.
He is.
And the pass.
I wonder if that Ferrari has a little bit of damage.
I think you're right. I think he got knocked.
Oh, it looks like Zanotti's going to try to make a move back.
Heavy battle right now. In the rain, super dangerous. You gotta do it. But that early, I being the driver I am, I usually stay really cautious the first few laps, just to make sure real crazy shit happens on the car.
Totally fair.
Yeah, but these guys are going for it. They're hustling it. Dalton with the best lap. I mean, 2:27.2. That's
Purple lap.
is what it is, but he has
That is.
the current best lap.
Yeah, no, that's insanely impressive.
That
The Audi is difficult to drive in the rain.
it's difficult to drive in gym.
Very true.
It's such a swirly car.
But I do want to point out, it looks like Edom has started to separate from the pack here a little bit.
Let's check in. That's done in second. Looks like he worked his way to the bottom. Let's see if we can so much damage to these cars, man.
There is a lot of damage for it being 6 minutes into the race, definitely.
Hurt there. Hicks looks pretty clean. He's in 11th place currently. He's not in that fifth position. Did Dalton pass before too?
I think so. I think maybe Bonham's having some damage. Maybe has damage issues.
Alright, let's check in with Fetz here. Yeah, he is about 3 seconds ahead of Desdub. Desdub's catching up.
Yeah, I was about to point out, Desda was 5 seconds back, and now he's only 2.5.
He's fast.
So
He's fast.
he's a quick driver, but that's a big delta to make up in a single lap. I wonder if
Really
that's got a little squirrely there.
But I'm also going to point out, Dalton is just creeping time to catch up to Desdub right now. He's in third. Autumn is dropping almost 3 seconds behind Dalton. Is Dalton going for the gold tonight? Is he going for the throne?
He might be. This may be his moment with the Audi just being just dialed in exactly right for this situation.
He must have predicted rain. I did see earlier in this practice, there was a little bit of rain, but not this happens.
Yeah, it may have taken the drivers by surprise.
Yeah.
Desdub has made up a second.
He is cruising the Porsche. Look at that. He is coming hot. Let's check it back a little bit. We got Hamlin in that Pepto-Bismol pink. 7th place again. This was his friend's hatch placement. Oh, got some pushing going around behind him there. Between C, May, and Solar.
They are.
Let's go further back. We got Cote in the Aston Martin, holding it down in 22nd place. Chicas right behind him. Chicas was starting at 37th. That is a huge comeback.
That is, and if I'm looking right, it looks Cote there has the floppy bonnet syndrome.
Yeah, looks like it.
That is a tough place to be this early in the race.
9 minutes. Yeah, we got a lot of time, folks. Abbott dropped back. Looks like he went in for damage too. I think he was in the pits for a minute there.
But just watch the BMW in the rain here for a second. It continues to grip, even beyond what you think it should.
It really does. You know, I did some test runs in the M4 the other night, and I gotta tell you, that thing grips like no other.
It does.
It's nuts. It's crazy.
It's got great brakes too. I had to relearn a lot of braking points because of this car, because I was so used to the Aston and the McLaren. But this thing can stop on a dime, and for the drivers that can take advantage of that, this car is lightning fast. It looks like Desdub has passed Fetz.
Desdub passed Fetz. You're not wrong about that. Let's check out the leaders. Desdub is currently in first place. Fetz is 2 seconds behind him. Look at this guy. He is bombing.
What is his time? Running 2:24s. He's got the fastest lap.
Dude. And just falling away from everyone. 2.7. 2.8. Dalton is almost about to pass Fetz. I wonder what's going on with him right now. Maybe his tune is not quite prepared for this rain or how heavy it was.
I'm not sure.
Let's check some timetables here. Let's see.
But Dalton is definitely going to be making a pass here in the next couple of turns. He is.
Oh, just there. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Dalton is half a second off of
Just making up substantial gains. Very interesting. Dalton has made the pass.
He made the pass. Oh, there he is. Okay. He has made the pass, and it looks
Dalton's running 225s. It could be that. The only explanation I can think of is maybe that Fetz is on dry tires.
Oh, that could be.
But you can refresh me for the rules for this race. I think you can change tires when you get required to change tires, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think this kind of goes as tires optional, obviously. Fuel mandatory, but I don't think there is a limit to tires.
Well,
maybe
because if tires are not required, maybe we have some drivers that slapped on dry tires and hope that the rain was going to let up.
That could be.
Maybe that's what's going on.
That could be. I'll point out again, Denstone is 6 seconds ahead of the entire pack. And the dude's just flipping away.
I mean, it's almost like he's on wets and everybody else is on dries. This is insane. We do have a request from your chat here. Do we know who is?
Let's check in. Let's check in. Looks like we have Solberg in that Mustang, 11th place. Let's see if this guy's got 11. See how amateurs do. Right now we have Solberg in first place, Goose in second place. Both cars looked pretty beat up. C. Dreezy third place in the McLaren, and Hicks also in the McLaren fourth. Bellew in fifth place in the Ferrari. Mitch in the Porsche in sixth. Bender in the Bentley, 7th place, and Guerrero way down, 8th place. I think he got beat up too. A lot of carnage at the beginning of this. Let's go to our silver class. We have Short in the Porsche. He is in first place. Betchtold, 2nd place. B. Wang Bang, 3rd. Kote, currently 4th in the number 27 Aston Martin. Cole in 5th, and Chicas right behind him in the Lexus in 6th. So, it's been a rough one to start. A lot of people got beat up. Going back to the pits as well.
There has been a lot of contact here at lap 1. Just, I mean, Spa is always crazy, but Spa in the rain is its own brand of psychotic.
It really does. And like you said before, it's not your favorite track just because it's so demanding. I think a lot of people feel the same way, especially with the rain like this. This is just so.
I mean, the weather has definitely thrown a huge curveball to so many people.
Absolutely.
And just adding that on top of what is a very grueling and intense race. You've got 40 cars going around a track that's already its own brand of hell.
Yeah, look at Goose's car. He just looks so thrashed.
There has definitely been some contact for that poor Ferrari. It has seen better days, folks.
You can see that one just rattling around, holding on for dear life. Yeah, this has been a tough one right off the bat. C. Hicks in our pro class, holding 9th place, about to pass Zanatti. It looks like they are going neck and neck.
I think Zanotti's on dry tires.
Is he? Okay, yeah.
I don't have any like proof, but just by the way the car is moving, it looks to me like he's on dry tires.
Hicks just passed him. I wonder if a lot of people are just hoping that the rain lets up and just kind of take off with dries, but it hasn't let up.
I mean, even if the rain does stop at the 30-minute mark, if you took dry tires, you have severe graining now because there's no way you're keeping your tires warm. So I imagine a lot of drivers were probably doing what I think I would do in this scenario, and that's quickly get a wet set of tires on, knowing that I might have to change tires.
Yep.
Trying to dial in the pressures right, and then trying to set up both a wet and a dry tire set to change to.
I think that's what our friend Vets is doing right now. He is currently pitting. I think he's been on dries this whole time. That's what he has to do. Looks like he's going in possibly for wets. We are only at the 42-minute mark, so
It's a little early, but I wonder, can you pull up the weather for the next 30 minutes? Maybe they see something we don't see. Just return to garage, should be fine. So, for the next 30 minutes, it is likely to rain.
It's just going to keep raining.
So we may be seeing some folks change into wet tires here.
Yes, our leader is still pulling away from Dalton. Dalton currently in second place, 7 seconds behind. Let's try to get back up to the leaders there. I think he did. Just making sure.
If he pit, it's not registering, so I doubt it.
I doubt it, yeah. That's right now. Straub, 10th place. He got knocked way down at the beginning. A lot of drama around these corners, right here especially. Looked like he got knocked into the wall. He's trying to make a comeback right now. A lot of people are pitting, so...
Indeed. It looks like the owner admin here of ARL is cheering for our P1 JP.
JP is in the lead right now, Sir George. He is just dominating him.
Although I will say, you know, I didn't think you were supposed to be cheering for anybody, George. I thought you were supposed to be neutral.
I think because he's not racing technically you can cheer, but yeah, no favoritism, George. Oh,
but it is impressive that Dalton is on a controller.
It really is, yeah. And P2.
Yeah, and it looks like Flopster here is pitting.
Looks like he's going in possibly for wets. I think that's a smart idea. He doesn't have this already. Aji back in 32nd. I think he was on the wets in the beginning either.
I think he had... No, go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think he had to RTG after a wreck, and he's back out,
He's back.
I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, he was in the pits at the beginning for a minute. That's right. Yeah,
He's got a hero lap, a hero drive coming his way.
But as we know, 39 seconds still in this race. It's anybody's game. And it's going to continue raining, as we saw. Dalton dominating in that Audi, second place right now. Looks like he made the smart decision to stay on wets. He started. And he's cruising now.
Yeah, I mean, you've got P3 is 16 seconds away.
I was just going to say that. 16 seconds. Oh, looks like he may be going into the pits. right there. Maybe he went off track. There's definitely
Well, I mean,
some mud. Some mud on
you've
the
got-
this car.
You've got an AM driver right behind him. Maybe he had to
Oh,
do a little aggressive maneuver to get around and kind of hit him a little bit.
we also have C. May right behind him. 7 seconds behind. Short. That McLaren.
I'm hearing from race control that R. Hicks is stuck in the pits. The game will not let him leave.
No? Really? R. Hicks, not C. Hicks. My goodness. What did he do? Sounds like the game won't let him do.
So if unconfirmed reports here that
Okay.
there was an incident in Eau Rouge and he had to RTG, which is return to garage for anybody wondering.
Yeah.
And the car is repaired and sitting on its posts, and he is not allowed to move.
I mean, he's not even coming up. Oh, there he is. Well, Hicks. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Game enforced penalty? I hope not. I mean, he wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, that's news to me.
That's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. It looks like Bonham's coming into pit,
Bonham's
36
pitting.
minutes in.
Yeah. Puts him down to 14th place. I'm sure he'll pick up with that. He's sitting, I think, in 5th currently. Schraub making his way back up. In 11th place.
That McLaren has seen better days.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Judging by the lessening differential there with Fetz and P14 there, I think he has probably put on wet tires now.
I think let's see where Fetz ends up. I mean, he lost a substantial amount of time.
I mean, this whole race is up for grabs. But right now, Desdub is running away with it.
He is just, and Dalton really, yeah, he's far away, but he's cruising in 2nd place.
Dalton will be tough to beat. He's so consistent that it's very difficult to continually gain on him.
And for anyone who's just joining us, he's on a controller. Compared to most people who are probably in some sort of steering wheel situation. The guy's on the controller. In and out, in the rain, at spot, in 2nd place.
Nothing short of impressive, definitely.
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Back and check our timetables again. Let's see where we're at here. Overall, we have Desdub first place, holding an 8-second lead on Dalton in the Audi, number 19. Here's Short behind, 29 seconds. C. May and the McLaren, we have in 4th, 10 seconds behind him, and C. Hicks 5th place, 43 seconds back of him. Everybody is just pitting, trying to get those tires back.
So the track has been moved to Greasy.
It's back to Greasy. Yeah. Some of that damage, threw some stuff around, some rubber, some oil, you never know. This guy right here, our leader, folks, and also 3rd place in the series. This is our 3rd race in the series for Tuesday night Multiclass on PS5. America's Racing League. Thanks everybody for joining tonight. And thanks to my co-host, Mr. Logan, also known as the Mom. Appreciate you being here.
I mean, this has been a wild time.
It really has. I'm glad we could pull this off.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
It will only get better from here.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of us out there watching who don't know us, this is America's Racing League. Been around for a long time. This is our first real broadcasting session. So I did one last week by myself and some help on Logan for a job, but now I have Logan beside me in the voice chat, which is fantastic. Check us out on SimGrid. You can sign up for races almost every night of the week now. We have championships, we have one-offs, multiclass, GT3 only, GT4 and GT3 mixed. We have pretty much everything to offer. I can see a motion possibly in this for the future. Something Logan's probably going to be super excited about racing.
You know me, I love no traction control and gear wine.
Oh, looks like we got a little hiccup from Fritz there, number 10 Porsche. Trash talk with Porsche.
And I will continue to do so.
You will, I know. I know. T Goose and that beat up Ferrari, man, he was doing so well qualifying, holding it down. And man, just the chaos in this beginning of the race. I feel for the guy because he was doing some great stuff.
You know, it really is a testament to these drivers that even with all this damage, even with the contact they've had, there are still 33 drivers out on that track continuing to do better.
I do agree with you there, and I appreciate the tenacity to stay out there and just not give up. I mean, that takes a lot. No rage quitters here.
And you know those curbs are just turning to ice right now. They have got to be just so slippery.
The absolute worst. Not to mention it's greasy, so you know grease on top of tons of rain. Because of the rain adds more grease. Your tires are just losing all control of these curbs. These curbs are nasty.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be taking some of the lines that these brave souls are taking at
Some of
the
them
moment.
are really aggressive lines. I mean,
we are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Control is telling us it is halfway into the race. 30 minutes left, folks. It's been an exciting time. SJ Smoke says, bummer for Goose. Yeah, we feel for him too. Red Ferrari. Guero too. I feel for him. So, yeah, sucked into all that chaos at the beginning as well.
It has been a rough race for a number of people here.
And for this guy, Edom was first place, qualifying. Heavy down, just really slowed down. I think you were right. I think he was on tries to start. Assuming he's on wets now, he is really pulling back up to 9th place, it looks like. He was at 15 just a minute ago.
I think he's still got a top 5 if he can keep it steady and keep making the time he's making right now. He's just such a quick driver. He's going to be hard to slow down.
He is, yeah. Passing Chicas right now, who's currently 8th. So,
And it does look like Desdub has pitted.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you're correct. This camera might get tight. We'll just go to the timetable.
Oh, that was a damaged BMW there.
Yeah, who was that?
That was. I don't think it was Bechtel. No, Bechtel has not had any contact. That
No, that thing
BMW
is
is.
clean, man.
It looks like it was freshly detailed 5 minutes ago, folks.
I think it was Lopez. Yeah. Oh goodness.
I mean, there's not even like tire marks on.
No, Vegetal's looking great.
Right? It's just.
Hey, he's holding it down in 5th place right now. Let's give it to him. Doesn't look like he's it looks like he just got on the track.
Yeah. There's no tire marbles anywhere. There's not even like, soot marks from the exhaust. It's just. It's like it's ready to go. He is aiming for that podium because he wants that car, and he wants pictures of it. I think that's what's going on right now.
We're gonna have to set up some glamour shots later. Let's check in with our leader, Desdub, currently 7th. He is in 1st. Lap 2:24.3 in the rain. Awesome speed.
Now I'm trying to do the math, but last I remember, Dalton was 14 seconds, maybe either 14 or 12 seconds behind Dubstep.
I think you're correct.
And with Fetz now being about 12 to 14 seconds behind, I think when Dalton pits, he and Fetz are going to come out side by side, and it's going to be nasty.
Yeah, that's going to be a fight right there. That will be the battle to 2nd place.
Absolutely.
Between the two of them, I mean, that was basically the Brands Hatch race last week. Those two were at each other's throats.
Yeah. But I mean, let's not forget. I'm going to call him Dubstep because I'm just what I'm going to do.
Call him whatever you want.
He is putting on a master class on how to drive at Spa in the wet.
Oh.
Like just zooming past everybody right now.
He is what I like to call textbook. That's perfect driving.
Dalton is going into the pits. Ooh, this is when we're going to find out if he could decrease those lap times with open air or not. This is exciting.
Spice right here. This is the spice. We're gonna find out.
Looks like Short is staying out for the lap or two.
Short's gonna stay ahead for the time being. And he's been putting up a good fight tonight too. This car looks greasy, but
For how dirty that how clean that BMW is, that's how dirty Short Porsche is.
yeah, I know. Which you would expect the BMW to look a little bit like that, but that guy is full speed. Desda working his way back up the line here. 5th place. He's not going to have much trouble getting back up. We know that. Prince is just having a time.
Oh no, he spun again.
Yeah, he's been off a few times now. 5th place though, that's solid.
I wouldn't want to drive a Porsche in the ring. So the fact that he's on track right now doing that, he's already better than me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in your place and you won't drive a Porsche in the ring. Or a Porsche
correct.
ever.
Both of those are correct, yes.
Yeah. Mola still holding it in that Ferrari. 18th place. I've seen him move up a couple positions. It's down to something like that.
I mean, he's having a remarkably steady drive.
He really
his
is.
best lap is a 28.3, and his last lap was a 28.6.
He also does not have a lot of damage hardly any grease. Hanging with that BMW. Goose looks like he's moved up a little bit. He was 18th place last time we checked in. He's currently 14th. Let's keep our fingers crossed for him. He keeps it together. 23 minutes left.
And you know, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. These guys getting this aggressive with the curbs when it's this wet out, I don't know if I have the bravery for that, so my hat's off to them.
That spot like this, yeah. A little more cautious behind the wheel, definitely. I'll admit that. These guys don't seem to be bothered by that. They're hungry for it, man.
I mean, that's what makes this entertaining, so I'm happy that they're hungry for it.
Absolutely. These cars have been through more. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Oh, looks like we got somebody going off. No. Is that Goose?
No, that was Bo Liu.
Bellew? French-Canadian friend, Bellew. Got back on. Too much on there. 23rd place.
I mean, if there's a space to go off in the spot, like that's one of the few spots that it's pretty safe to have a moment.
Too dangerous. We're slowly moving back up. Place in 30th position at least. Cheers to him for that. Let's go back to our leaders here. Edom, 4th place. Dalton right in front of him. It looks like 4.2 seconds. Dalton pit. I think this is going to be the fight tonight. It's between the two.
I agree with you. I know Fetz. I know how he drives. He enjoys the hunt. He likes to chase people down. I think that's giving him a little extra motivation to kind of get that, push that extra 10th when he needs to.
Yeah, he wants it. Desda back in 2nd place. Looks like 15 seconds ahead. First, I think it's still short. Hamlin in that Pepto-Bismol pink Aston Martin. 5th place, man. Staying strong there.
With the dirt and the rubber on that paint job, it's actually more disturbing now.
I'll leave my comments to myself. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
This is your stream. You can comment.
No.
Want.
I'll keep it clean. You know, I don't need to get flagged by first couple times. Broadcasting. We'll keep it clean. That may change later on in the future.
I probably should have warned you guys. I'm not suitable for all audiences.
No. And I typically am not either. I just want to keep this clean for George, basically.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't need to be kicked out of the league, you know, first year of racing videos. Cote 14 with the Aston Martin. Looks like he's had a little fender benders here and there.
His hood looks like it wants to be floppy, but it's just not quite damaged enough.
It's got some strength left in it, I think, compared to others. That poor BMW we saw earlier, and this guy, cleanest car on the track.
I mean, look at that. There's barely even rubber on it.
It's incredible. How did he do that? Did he just not race the first half? Managed to get him into place. Wow. You know, good for him.
He's got one of those fancy ceramic coatings on his car. I think that's what it is.
He paid some extra money.
That's right. How's our good friend Flopster doing?
Yeah, let's check in. Staying in 7th. I mean, Bottom's keeping it strong too. The guy was falling back a little bit, and I think he was on trail tires.
Looks like he's got some damage up front.
He's got Ray right on his tail right. Let's just stay here for just a second, see how this turns out. Glide there.
I appreciate that their liveries are almost inverted.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That's a neat and clean look, and I appreciate it. Yeah, that thing has been through some stuff. While you do that, it looks like Bonham is gaining on Zanatti. So.
Because that was a good three-way fight right there. Catching up to each other. Where are you? There he goes. Lobster in 10th place in that AMG. I don't know if he got damaged in the beginning. Let's see where he ended up.
His livery is like one of those special camo liveries they use for prototype cars, you know, like when the manufacturers don't want you to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's
so like, even if he has damage, we'll never know.
Spot on, yeah. You don't know it's there. Those pandas are just making it look like it's fresh and clean.
Exactly.
Let's go back to that three-way fight there. Oh, she's still in the back, 28th place. I think that long pit he had with all that damage really set him back.
He has fought his way 4 positions up.
He has, yep. He is getting there.
And I think this is the tragedy of big wrecks like this, is you have these solid drivers that either through a little misfortune or maybe through a little mistake of their own occasionally just get knocked way back in the field and they don't get a chance to show just how fast they can be.
Absolutely. Staying in 2nd place, 11 seconds behind Desda. I don't see...
That should be Fetz. He's 7 seconds back right now.
Okay.
You can just see him at the tail end of that table.
There he is. Yep, 6.4 seconds behind. Man, he catches up in this few minutes here. It's on
Like I said, we have 2 very disciplined, very fast drivers. And honestly, any one of the top 3, any one of the top 5 could have been P1 at the end of lap 1. So the skills are matched. They're all going to drive fantastically. It's really going to be interesting to see what happens.
This guy, our current leader, Mr. Desda, also dubstep now. Just mashing this course. Also with the fastest lap at 2:24.3 in the rain.
That is a rapid lap.
That is so awesome. Yeah, I think that answers your question. Porsches can drive in the rain, right?
Apparently they can.
See Nick's currently at 12. Keeps back climbed a couple positions.
It looks like Goose is... Did he just pass Goose, or is he chasing him down?
Goose is behind him a second and a half. Battle of the Ferraris there. And let's also put this in perspective. Goose is an amateur driver. And he's chasing down another pro class here. See, this isn't the pro class.
And Goose has damage.
And Goose has lots of damage. Yeah, he just beat to shit. I mean, Hicks looks super clean. Looks like nothing really happened to him. And Goose is gone. Poor buddy.
I will say, I do not envy the stewards after today.
Oof.
they have their hands full.
Okay, back to this little battle here. We got Zanatti in 6th place. Bonham right behind him in 7th. And May is just fighting Bonham. Looks like May dropped back around. So he's kind of fighting Bonham for a second there.
Yeah, Bonham's just one of those guys. He's so fast that I just don't see him not catching up, even with damage. He's just so rapid.
And that's why he's our current leader.
Exactly.
Let's just see how. Still taking aggressive rounds. Just so. Zanatti is about to catch.
I love that view because
Yes,
you really
so
get to see just how beautiful this game is, and it's one of the things that has made me really appreciate this game is just how much attention to detail to make things look and feel just right.
Yes, I've played a lot of Sims. Some of the more recent ones. We've talked about this too. And this game is just, it's top notch, man. It just there's no one that compares to it.
There really isn't, and you really have to appreciate that. Now, if they would just fix the sound of the play.
Highly agree with you there. I mean, it is what it is. But
I have to dig every time I get a chance.
you do.
It's just
I know. I think you
it's
call
the
it
law.
a lawnmower.
No. No. To me, what the Porsche sounds like when it reaches that like 245 kilometers an hour
Yeah.
mark. You know, have you ever watched a tractor pull, like those competitive tractor pulls where they use like the super turbo diesel things?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me, and I just can't unhear it.
Fastest tractor alive.
But you know, if the boot fits.
If the boot fits, that's right. Oh boy. Let's go back and check with our leaders. It's like Zanatti's still a second away from short. We'll check back in. Fetz is 7 seconds away from Dalton. Still holding on third place. Dalton is just charging in that outlet.
He is, and if I'm doing my math right, he has put 3 seconds more gap between him and Fetz. That is a huge gap.
Fetz having a little issue in the rain tonight. It's just...
I mean, a 25.7 is not a bad lap.
No,
in
it
these
is not.
conditions.
I'm not discounting his lap times. It just seems that tonight, it's strategy was on or what, but compared to his performance at Brands Hatch last week, just a little tiny bit off.
It could be. It could be.
But the rain didn't do that. The rain does that.
Absolutely.
And it hasn't stopped this entire time, so I get it.
You're not wrong. And what I really love about these big grid races that ARL puts on is really in the pro class, you take the top 6 drivers and you roll a dice, and any one of them, they all have an equal chance of winning the race that night. Like,
I like that. It's always like that. You're so right.
it's so competitive.
It's so
And-
Love this stuff.
What I don't love is Pepto-Bismol with flecks of whatever that is all over the car.
I don't know. I'm slowly more attracted to it.
Well, the more black gets like sprinkled on the car, the more like goth Barbie look it starts to have.
Yeah, that's hey, I like that note there. Goth Barbie, folks. I mean, I'm still sticking
I mean,
with
'cause it's-
Pepto-Bismol pink, but you know, Goth Barbie could be the next nickname. For
I'm just saying it kind of has this goth Barbie vibe to it. Very or maybe like a Victorian goth Barbie, maybe because it's not like a really dark pink. You know, it's that kind of washed out pink. Deep thoughts.
Either way, Hamlin is sticking in 4th place, guys. He is currently 7th in our series. This guy was 7th last week in Brands Hatch. I mean, he's putting on a great performance tonight in the Mastermind. I'm totally impressed.
Absolutely. Might have got a warning for that one.
Yeah, he went pretty far off there. Cote, quite a bit of damage tonight. Still holding that 14th position. It's nothing to go with.
So this is interesting. We now have a damaged Aston going up against a damaged Ferrari.
Yeah, Goose and Cote. Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting battle.
Seconds behind. What's the gap? Gosh, making moves to pass this one. How much grease is on the track? It's dangerous.
Absolutely.
He is trying. He is really spinning around, looking for that option.
I think he's probably going to make a move here.
Let's see what he does.
If he can get a good run into Blanchiment, I think he'll probably make a move.
It's just reminding this team.
And I will admit, as a driver, this is the time that's the hardest.
Yeah. So
You're trying to follow, you're trying to overtake, you're trying not to die, all at the same time.
not be overly frustrated. Let your emotions just take over. Start making mistakes. It's just absolute chaos. And I want to make a point to that, actually, now that we're talking about it. I made this point before. I think it was in the PS5 series that I was in, previous to release. But these drivers are freaking athletes, man. We are athletes. I don't know if anyone knows this about some racing is out there who's watching. But by the end of a race, especially, you know, a short endurance like this, an hour-long race, half an hour like last night, this week, you're dripping with sweat. Your arms are sore. You're tired. Your eyes hurt. Like everything. Your brain hurts. Because there's so much information going on in your head. There's so much emotion going on at times. It's just overwhelming sometimes.
Absolutely.
And it's grueling. At the end of every race, I'm like sweating. I can't take my freaking arm. It's crazy. Max Verstappen sim racing is not a game.
Oh! I think he wanted to take a little shortcut and it did not agree with him. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It was just I was not expecting a little grass action there.
But anyway,
But-
guys, yeah, go ahead.
No, I agree. You know, I have to dry clean the racing suit every now and again because it gets it gets a little smelling too much like victory.
Yeah, a little smell. I still, to this day, haven't a clue how you wear a racing suit and a helmet. For those of you out there, Logan is full race gear when we're in the thick of it. Which is so impressive to me because I'm in like shorts and freaking t-shirt every time, and I'm dying.
I'm just in a mild state of dehydration all the time, so I'm just kind of used to it.
You are currently right now. You're just like wearing everything, just sweating.
So, I mean, look, you gotta safety first, okay?
Yeah, I agree. All right, enough banter. I'm going to go back to the race. We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, folks. We have Dalton in this Audi just charging. And George, once again, chiming in on the controller. Yeah, guys, this guy is a freaking animal. He has taken over tonight.
Deep on the brakes there.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been driving the most aggressive and also, yes, the most smooth. I will agree with George on that. Like, the guy's taking lines that you would take on a dry track. In what possibly could be the most unpredictable car on this track.
I have no idea how he's doing it. I tried to run the Audi here, and I couldn't do it in the dry. So I'm insanely impressed with his consistency.
George is asking who's leading the AM. Let's check in on our timetables with the last couple of minutes here. Amateurs, we have D. Solberg, first place in that Mustang. Goose, second place in the Ferrari. Awesome job from Goose tonight. He has so much damage in that Ferrari. Bellew, third place, also has a lot of damage in his Ferrari. But killing it, D. Bender in the Bentley, fourth place. That must do well in the rain. I don't know.
He has been driving solid and steady and just kind of plugging away the laps there.
Awesome job. C. Dreezy, fifth place in the McLaren. Empuero, sixth. Mitch, seventh. C. Lopez, eighth place. Silver, we have C. Short in the 992, the number 2 car. Rodriguez, Ford Mustang, number 25, second place. Cote in the Vantage, third. Chicas in fourth. Campos in fifth. Wang Bang in sixth place. Temple in seventh. Benchtold and Aji in ninth. Tough break for Aji tonight. He got pretty beat. And our leader, Jay Desda. Guy is on fire tonight. Let's go back to the end of the race here. 17 seconds left.
Alright, man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Short and Zanatti battling it out. Looks like Short's staying ahead. This is our last lap here. And Desda's our leader. In that Porsche. On his last lap, folks, a 2:23.9 as the fastest lap. Jeez.
He is letting the field know this is his track.
Unreal. He got redemption from Brands Hatch. I know he wanted it in France. You can tell he was just fighting so hard. But tonight, he wasn't letting anybody have it. He's 10 seconds ahead of Dalton right now. That's incredible. Moto pulling back in the mid here. We got 21st place from him, the Ferrari. And Goose, our second place. The amateurs just...
That poor Ferrari.
That poor car is just... And Cote's still hot on his trail, man. Look at this battle going on right now. This is to the end.
Final lap, 0.0 seconds between them.
They're side by side going into that little chicane. I'm just waiting for Cote to make this move here.
Oh, he wants it.
He wants it so bad.
Rounding campus, it looks like. Here we go. I want to watch this to the end here.
Yeah,
this
let's keep this on, man. I haven't seen any other battles. Oh, look, he is making the pass on the inside. Cote
going down into...
Oh, and Goose right back on him. Oh, wide there.
Oh, both of them went wide.
They both went way wide.
I think Goose is going to hold
I think
it, though.
he's got it. He just held that so strong. Wow.
What
Only
a
got
finish.
Second place in his class. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeah, I'll give him applause for that one.
Yeah,
That was a
amazing.
great defense on that one.
That was amazing. Hicks
Oh, my
crucified
goodness.
himself
Leader has
out here.
finished the race.
10th place. And there you have it, folks. Our leader has finished. Action. Getting short still out this lap.
He is on short pretty good. You can make up, if you get a great run into Blanchimont, you can do a 0.3 delta.
He's happy second one on. Let's see if he's happy second. Oh, like way wide. He is pushing so hard.
Oh, went wide on that one, yeah. Sorry, I'm about a second and a half delayed.
Oh, are you? Okay.
So, no. You,
It's okay. Yeah. You'll see what happens.
oh, no.
Little scrub out of Zanotti there. Still, just
I have done worse
yeah. Oh,
in far better
God,
conditions.
so much worse.
Look at that. Look at that.
Guero, 27th place. Not bad overall. Decent job.
I
think he was damn sure.
I think so. And you know, it's not it's not where he wanted to finish, but you have to give it to everybody who stuck out the whole hour after getting damage on the first or second lap.
Absolutely.
That speaks volumes to the level of skill and dedication here.
Wait a minute. Is that still there? I think they're still there.
Yeah, I think these are all on the lead lap.
So we still have a fight. From Goose.
I don't know. I think Goose has put this to bed.
I think he is too.
That being said, it looks like Bechtold gets a front row seat to an interesting fight for the last couple of laps.
Yeah, he's just been trailing him the whole time.
That Aston went a little wide.
Yeah, he did. And just making that slight mistake in the last chicane.
Oh,
Great work, though.
well
Man,
done, guys.
these guys are
Well
pushing.
done.
Well, there you have it, guys.
I mean, great job, everybody.
Let's go back here.
Don't forget to save the replay.
I am going to save that right
Okay.
We're getting applauded as well. Great commentary tonight. Thank you. Hey, thank you guys. We really appreciate it all. It's been so fantastic having you all here. And Logan as well. I really appreciate you co-hosting with me.
This has been a blast.
It's been so good.
Thank you for inviting me.
Dude, anytime.
I mean,
Anytime.
I may invite more people to heckle next time because
Bring it on. Bring it on. All right, guys. Let's see where we finished off here. Let's go back to your amateur top 5. We have D. Solberg in the Mustang 622 in first place. T. Goose, man, and that Ferrari, that beat up Ferrari, holding on to second place in his class. Beautiful job from him. Big Lou, Baloo, also in the Ferrari, number 34, third place. Bender, fourth place in that Bentley. Impressive job there. And C. Dreezy in the McLaren. Beautiful, beautiful job. That's our amateur class going to silver now. We have C. Short in the Porsche, number 2, first place for silver class. F. Rodriguez, second place in the Mustang. Cote, third in the Vantage. Chicas, fourth in that Lexus. Also impressive job. Fifth place, R. Campos in that McLaren Evo, number 13. This is our silver class top 5. And for our pros, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jay Desda in that Porsche. Just crushing everyone tonight. The guy was unstoppable. Pete Dalton, also unstoppable in that Audi. Impressive job. He was on a controller, for those of you who don't know out there, taking second place. Our Australian friend, so powerful, so smooth tonight, in the rain. Sir Edom, also known as Fetz, in that Vantage. He may have had some issues in the beginning, but man, holding on to third place, what a fantastic job out of him. M. Hamlin in our Pepto-Bismol Pink Vantage, number 999, fourth place. Amazing job. And C. Short in that 992 Porsche, number 2, in fifth. Zanatti pretty close on his tail in the Ferrari, sixth place for him. Bonham 7, who's our current leader in the series. That may change now with Desdove getting these points for first. We're going to keep you updated. We're going to keep doing this. Logan, anything to add here?
I'm just excited to see what happens with the rest of the season. I felt like this race just kind of threw up the top 3 for the series into the air. And now we get to see how it lands in the next couple of weeks.
So awesome. So excited. Thank you to everyone out here who watched us tonight. This is only our second time broadcasting. I think tonight I think we did better tonight. I know we had some hiccups with the audio in the beginning. We'll be fixing that over the next week, and hope to see you guys Tuesday. And for those who didn't catch us in the beginning, this is America's Racing League. Check us out on SimGrid. We have tons of different things going on all the time. Please sign up or keep watching our broadcasts, whatever you want to do. We have PS5 and PC races going on constantly. Monday night PC, Tuesday night PS5, Thursday night PS5. What do we have? Saturday and Sundays for PlayStation as well? I'm trying to remember.
I thought just Sundays.
Just Sundays, okay. So, and to everyone out there on PC, we would like that that list build, and also, it's kind of new to us, so if you guys could please help us out with that and get some more players in the field there, we'd highly appreciate it. We can add some more races to the list as well. Anything else to close it out, Logan?
Not at all, man. Thanks for having me on. It's been a blast.
This is great. It was great.
Yeah, I guess I'll see you around.
I'll see you around as well. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and until next time.